Good morning. I have to call the car dealership to get some things fixed. I don't think I'm gonna do the painting this morning just because I don't want to force myself. I want to let myself breathe this morning. Yeah, I got my oil change scheduled for Thursday. Look, kind of bed rotting. I'm tired. I don't have all that much to do. I don't really want to force myself to do anything. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna go to my bass lesson later. So I'm just kind of enjoying myself for that. Yeah, no. You know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna make a song. We're gonna make a chiller song. Cause I was talking to my friend and she was like, "You should try like slightly pitching your voice down. It might do you better." So I'm gonna do that. But I want it to be a chiller. I feel like everything I make is like, I just want to like, I want a song I can actually just vibe to. So I did some light cleaning in my room. I'm gonna start my laundry, and we're going to also clean the bathtub. Something else that I'm doing right now is I'm preparing my propagations. This girl is doing really good, like very good, super happy for her. But when she's alone, she tends to struggle. So I'm preparing some more pothos propagations because I want to have her with the pothos. Last year, I had her share the pot with my money plant, and they did very, very well together. But the money plant outshined her, and I don't want to have that happen again. So I think if I put her with the pothos, it'll be a good combination. And honestly, I'm gonna take another cutting just so that it can be a bit livelier. Hold up. I got the two cuttings in here, and that girl, I don't, she just needs some water, honestly. Latex plant is also doing good. I think I'm gonna give her some water. I'll just water all of them for real. They all need some water. My clothes are in the laundry. Just clean the bathtub. Let's clean up our creative spaces now, cause like I got beer cans everywhere and shit. Like, I need to stop. Actually, in the basement, trying to clean it up to make this artistic space more me. Because like originally, I was gonna have this be a place. Okay, so backstory: like 2 years ago, this used to be a hoarded up mess. I cleaned it up by myself, right? And then I wanted to do a whole makeover with it, and like have this be a place where I could like come and chill, like comfortably. But those plans were stopped because I had no help. You know, I can only do so many things by myself. So that was put on pause for a good couple of years. So now I'm back down here trying to make my art, and I want to just turn it into like a studio for me. So beyond just like how things are normally organized, I think I will have things like hug the wall a bit more. I mean, there are spiders everywhere in this fucking place, so I don't want to disturb them. But like, I want to make this more me overall. Yeah, we look around, it's a mess, but like, let's look at the makeshift studio that we're working with. Got my easel, got the table, and got this. So, I got that TV over there. So, what I can do is put some tables up here to have some things laid out, and then I can put like, I can keep these things over here. What I should do is have another table that I can specifically use for painting smaller items like this, and then I put my bigger stuff on the easel. Yeah, but for today, right now, literally just cleaning up the trash and beer cans I've thrown everywhere. So working on this project. It's gonna be later this week after I finish this painting. I'm excited because this is gonna be an abstract piece, and I'm happy to be working on something bigger, just straight up. So I'm really excited for that. I want to get some bigger canvases to make that something consistent for me, you know. I get ready to go to this basis lesson. I am like getting focused. So what we're gonna be starting either tomorrow when I come back from work, and I'll be cleaning up the basement even more. Like I've been so passive about how I want to be making a creative space for myself, but it's like I just have to do it myself, and I hate that. I hate that because I always have to do everything myself. But it's just like I can do it. I can do it. I have the capabilities. I have the capabilities, and no one is coming to help me. So let's do it. And I think what I'll do is after I have the space, like in a situation that I like, we're going to start that bigger piece, right? And I think the emotion that is pouring out of me will be like placed pretty nicely into that canvas. In this session, I took a wrong turn and pulled up a little late, but we did it. It was good. Gonna practice. So I was practicing for today, and we're gonna get into it later. I have like an hour before I have to go to work, so I'm gonna try cleaning up the basement just a little bit. So the hardest part is always starting. So what I'm gonna do first is take this stuff and put it in the center. It'll just shove everything in the center so I can get a better idea of how I want to use this space. I got this table set up. So all this shit, that's not a now issue. That stuff we might be able to handle in like the 45 minutes I got left. So a very deep wave of sadness has suddenly overtaken me. And like, I don't know, I just must talk for a second. Like, blah, 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 like loneliness and shit. But I don't feel like I have a lot of friendships where it's like I know I am valued, truthfully. Maybe that's a consequence of like the modern social spectrum. A remodel that never happened. I don't even know who this is. It's falling apart. Another piece of history meant to be forgotten. I found my mom's fucking high school notebook. 2002, before I was born. Holy shit, September 11th. She's supposed to go to France the year before, but then 9/11 happened. Interesting. The woman she was before me. A journal written the day I was born. Interesting. I'll keep it. Look at me. How interesting. How stereotypical. This is in 2001. This is like so. This reminds me of like the MTV show Daria. It's a diary. I won't read it. We went back into the 90s. Marcus really likes me. Uh-oh. Oh. Goddamn. Let me have another one. What the fuck? Things I should do. Well, I really am my mom's son. Interesting. Here we have another old book falling apart at the seams. It looks like it's a dictionary. I wonder what dates I can find on here to date it. It's all in French, and it's an old map of the USSR. Oh, old map. So this is the book. This seems important, so I'll keep it. Everything else on this table is getting thrown away. When I was a kid, these masks used to scare me. I woke it up. Look at that. Can't even fucking catch himself. This whole fucking basement is infested, man. And I don't even know. It's my fault. I brought them here. But I'm just down. I'm just down, honestly. I have a few minutes before work, and I'm just thinking, something in me is telling me to be more aware about my relationship with food. Because, I think that's, one of my last, vices. It's not destructive, but it's I'm much more mindful or mindless about it in comparison to a lot of the other things that I do. So I'm just reflecting. I'm excited to paint. I talked with my friend Camille about how she always feels like the odd, if she also feels like the odd one out in all of her friendships. And she was like, yeah, that's literally my friends. And I was like, oh my God, twin. Yeah, c'est la vie. Let's go to work. Back. So my hair feels like spiders crawling on my fucking skin. I'm gonna just throw some of this shit outside. But I look backwards as fuck, but I don't care, man. I don't care, man. I don't care. We're gonna throw this shit away. Or wait, you can't even see. Throw this shit away. You're gonna throw that shit away. You're gonna throw that shit away. You're gonna throw that shit away. You're gonna throw this couch away. Just empty it all out and see what we can do. But for today, I'm gonna just throw this in the back of the house. And then look at that, bro. All these fucking flies, man. The spiders were feasting. They're good for y'all. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna throw this out real fast. Okay, there's something valuable in there. This has been here for years. I'll throw it away. Probably a decade. Dead ass. Just genuinely. Alright. I'm gonna throw this out into the trash. Come back, put that in the back. Yeah. So this is actually empty. Last time I used this is when I was a fucking scout. I'm just gonna dump shit in here and then this trash there, just put it out there. Surprise drop of Prismacolor pencils. Okay, I didn't move the couch out. It's too big for the door, so I'll deal with that later. But this is what it looks like now. It feels more spacious than it was before. So progress has been made. I'm still annoyed and angry. So more progress will be made tomorrow. But let's get into painting. My heart yearns for this. Basically all set to paint. What to do now is get the camera and smoke. All right, people. So I am excited to continue working on this today. Look at the image. So our next task before I try doing anything is to try and outline the hair. Let's see what this paint looks like. Ooh, it's all clumpy. How icky, how icky. Me no likey, me no likey. This is better. A little bit. dab that in there. All right, so left-handed. If we look, so basically doing these outlines already, how's the camera look? Cool. So doing these outlines already kind of gave me where I needed to go next. Because the face takes up like this quadrant. Yeah. So it's like here. So then the rest of this is hair with like details and such, but like, don't know if I can do that. We'll see what I can do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So what makes the hair like noticeable is like the shadows of it, because like you have the form, which I'm trying my best to replicate with this bump. But then, all right, so then it curves in. Yeah. Yeah. So the face is darker, and it's with like a blue, but not that light of a blue. It's a darker blue. So I think I should mix something. Definitely should mix it. So I'm gonna add. Let me put you down here. So in a blue, it's too much blue. It's okay. And then I'm gonna add gray. Much more gray. And then all of that black works for how this is shaded right now. I think if I can go over it with a very like faded blue, basically how I mixed it, but it's gonna be harder now that it's dry. It's gonna be different. All right, so we got our bluish gray. Which can work. What's our black like? Oh wow, very wet. Okay. So that's it there. Pull it to there, because I don't need a lot. So what's this mixing look like? Because it needs to be like a stark difference, like enough of one. There's some red in you, and you kind of like purplish. The dark hues work. All right. I see if I can different. Okay. Yeah, even though that yellow is there, so I'm gonna do the deepest area in the face first. Here. Alright, because my shadows stay. Alright. Let's think about this. It's not gonna be one color. So I can leave it, I can lay on it. And I continue over here. See, now it's like kind of meshing. And this is where like that more opaque-ish blue needs to come in, because down here it is a little lighter. Yeah, especially with the nose. So I'll start here and just move on. Do I have a smaller brush? Like, I don't really, honestly. Okay. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Okay. Before I do that, I gotta let it dry. Alright. So then right there, I use like a straight gray. But there's like a lighter highlight that goes like right through there. Let's use... let me mix what I have already. Oh goodness. I need like one of those like painter plates. Like genuinely. Okay. So I'll use what I have here. Okay, where about the gray? Over here. Let me add a hint of that. Bro, I'm like too fast with this shit. Alright, let me add breathe. A little bit of yellow. Yeah. Just keep mixing. All I need to do is follow the path. Okay. Yeah. That pastel yellow was a good choice. I feel like because this also like provides form. So like here. think it's too similar. Yeah, I think the difference in their strokes makes up for it. It's darker up there. So then, good to take it from down here. That's probably enough time, right? I have to wait. Oh, I see it. Bruh. So my grandmother, when she first came in and saw it, she thought it was somebody riding a motorcycle. I did not see that at first. But I see it now. Uh, I see why she thinks that. It's hard to. I feel like it's hard to see the statue in there, especially if you don't have like the reference image. But it's also incomplete. Cannot forget. So. wish I could use my right hand so badly. Like, actually. Because, like, I'm thinking of, like, things I can do. But I don't trust myself with my left hand. Okay, fuck it. We'll try. Don't know if this might fuck it up, but I think it's worth it. The experiment. How does it look if I do it like this? Don't think that did anything. But honestly, that's fine. I just like need one point. That's all I need. Just a little diblet. Like, feel crazy painting over it like that. But I need to add a little more gray on top. I'm just trusting the process to the max, to the max. I feel like I gave it more depth. I like it. I like it. I think it's gonna contrast well with this green. So this is like a yellowish green. So I'm gonna take a little. Gonna make the starting base a limeish green. This is gonna be the brightest color on here. Or this is gonna be the brightest green, I should say. And it's not gonna be following the image exactly, because the brightest green is gonna be on the stems. But it needs to be lighter than this. So our first base, just gonna start off. So it's gonna be green, yellow, and then I'm gonna add some orange to that. How does this look? So this is the mix. I think it might give it some pop. And it looks like it does. So I like that. Actually, I really like it. So this is where artistic liberties are about to be taken. Heavy. So I really like this whole corner. It's gonna be this first layer. Right. Okay. Good. Move. Alright. So just gonna go like down. Okay. Alright. That's the first mix. And then our second is gonna be a bit more jagged. And like spontaneous, I guess. Because we're gonna have to be like Like, yeah. Good mix. I like it. I like the layering on that. And then you can also get some of the foreground over here. Yeah, we're like kind of just engulfed by the shrubbery. It's very pretty. All right, gonna give it a second. So, okay. So when I use that lime green, but I should darken it a bit. Just a little bit. Because although it's going to be like the focus, there are going to be some other spots. So, first, how do camera look? Okay, so first thing first, before I get into layering that, I should actually like plan what I want these flowers. So, first, the flowers going right here. It's going to be right there. I think I'll have the base of them be the brown that I use for this. So, because that's still wet as well. That'll be the brown. I'll have some here. Like here. And then I'll have a couple here. Okay. So, for my own sanity, what I'm gonna do is put a little bit like that, so I remember where it's all leading up to. Okay. Oh my god, I did that with my right hand. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Well, it's gonna be covered up, but all right. We're doing this first layer of green because I don't want to do too much, you know. So or actually, I'll do it in layers. So this first bit, it's gonna be with the my rounded girl, and it's gonna be with the regular ass grain. So it's just like, hold up, yeah. So it's just like move. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, actually, I'm gonna let it breathe for a little bit. All right, so I was looking at it, and it hit me for what a really pretty composition would be. Since I already have the yellow coming down here, I think having the green pop up would be pretty sight. And we're gonna do it with the thicker brush, because I want it to like really grab you. So literally, okay, hold, literally like that. And that green isn't too overpowering, which I like. Yeah, so it's gonna kind of like follow it up. Gonna bring it up there, and then you can have a little bit over here. Yeah. Can you see it still? Yeah. Cool. So from there, this is where I'll be okay with the neon green coming in, truthfully. Gonna place it right there. I hope it's not like too green. Oh, only happy accidents. I need a painter's palette though. Go, 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 go. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna let this rest, and then we're gonna come back and do the flowers. Cool. All right. So I have some paints in front of us. I'm moving the camera a little bit. Before we do that, I'm going to add the very light depth with the separation right here. Cause like this is further ahead than this. You know? So you can really just go some shit like that. Alright. So actually, I think I need to use a new brush for these flowers. This one. Can you see it? This one. Busting it out. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. So, I'm gonna start off with this. Get both sides. This is like the too dark. Yeah, that's fine. So literally just like getting an idea. Alright. Slobbering it around. I'm gonna give it some other spots too. Alright. You can use the same one for like down here. And yeah. I'll just keep using the same paint. So this part. Like drag it down in there. Just like that. Yeah. And then I'll see if I can like add a little bit in there. So that's our spectrum of flowers. So let's wait a second. So we gotta remember the light's coming in from over here. So like I can keep it dark, but our lightest hues are gonna be here. So I got 4 colors, let's think about that. So I got 4 hues. So I have red, which is gonna be going down next, which can go pretty much in everything, just to varying degrees. All right. So let's tap you in. So like, oh, that's what I get for being cheap, bro. This brush is not good, like at all. That's annoying. Like this one, like extra long hair. I got no idea how much this is blowing me. Okay. So like I can really leave the red in there. All right. I gotta let that dry. I gotta let it dry. All right, so we're gonna add like the bed using a smaller brush. Just gonna get this white or this gray, I don't know. But it's gonna be white in comparison. I don't need that much. Okay. So on this one, I feel like I can definitely be a bit more like, doesn't need to be a lot at all. Just like enough. Okay. All right. And then over there, just gonna shift to pastel yellow. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I should layer them both. That would look good. And it's kind of sticky, which is good. I like that. Oh, yellow. I was about to dip back into the gray. Now we tap some of the green. Oh no, no, gotta clean it off. Yeah, I like how this looks though. All right, so what other brushes do I have? No. All right. So I'm about to take that brownish color that we did as the base and mix red into there, like a healthy amount, like an amount that makes me say that's too much. That is too much. But like seriously, because this I can't be using the same red. All right, let's come from this way. So this color is gonna have to go like here. Yeah. different enough red. All right. What do you guys see? I don't even think it needs to go on every single one, but literally just like these ones for sure. Okay. All right. This may be doing too much, but it's okay. I wanted to use neon in there, but I don't even know how. I think I have to mix it for real. Let me take some of this. Yeah. I think that's cool. Not bad. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. Yeah. This might be overkill. Okay. There's only one thing I want to do left, honestly. And that is first see if I can get that orange ash color back. There's an orange gray mix, so I'm gonna add it to this over here. Too much, but I'm on the right track when I say it's too much. So I think it's cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I'll leave it. All right. There's one thing. This is the last thing that I want to do for this thing. And it might not make sense. But to me, it makes perfect sense. All right, it's done. Can't squeeze any of this paint back up. So I'm gonna, what time is it? I might make like some abstract shit real fast. It's 10. I don't even know what I could do. I don't even know what I could do. But that's the painting. This is enough paint. I know it'll dry for a bit. Let me clean this up. What's your perspective? I think the flowers are really nice. I think the person or the statue looks best when you're a bit far away. But yeah. Art. Look at that. Is she pretty? Awesome. Okay guys, the perfectionist in me isn't satisfied just yet. Like, I'm sure you can tell which part I'm happy with. Those flowers. But this side, it's too empty. It just needs a bit more green to it. And like, not even like crazy green, literally just like dabbles. Okay, never mind, I need something lighter than that. Cause like, this is like a wild area. This part, genuinely just need it to be like, yeah, something like that. And then over here, I'm getting thrown off because it's literally like one streak of yellow, and I don't have that shade of green warmed up anymore. So let's see if I can like bring it back to life. No, this is the other brush if I'm gonna do that. It might fuck with it, but fuck it. Like that. Oh, okay. Come here. Like that. Oh yeah, just have it come down the edge. Ooh, yeah. There you go. I feel like that's help separate it a bit more. And then we can come up here. And like have it come up like some vines. It needs more. It's gonna be like that. I'm much more satisfied with this. I like the depth that adds. Let me see if I can do something down here like that. Sticky, sticky. Look at that. I like that so much more. It pops. It pops. It really pops. It really just like pops at you. You know, you feel the depth for the colors, but then it comes at you with that last bit of depth just added. All right. And I know that I just, like with these flowers, you know, I wanted to avoid it, but they are missing that like pastel gray. Because it does add its own thing, but like in a different way. Right? And like, unlike the pops I did for the lilac, what needs to be done over here is like much, ooh yeah, and I got that like mixture dribble in there. Is like taps. Yeah. Here. Like, you just see me, but we're not drawing your attention. Like, we're not here to steal the show. We know why you're here. You feel me? No. And then another tap of red. The show. Like here. Like, the red is so dark. Do I have the hot pink mix? Yeah, I do. Cool. We're not here to steal the show. We're here to support it. Cool. Yeah, now I'm comfortable saying I'm done. Yeah, now I'm comfortable saying I'm done, actually. Whose dictionary is this?
Dictionnaire ça, les plus grands passés, les plus grands passés, les plus grands passés, nous toutes qui n'ont pas là. C'est pour papa me dire.
These are dads?
Yep.
What was your dad like? What was your dad like?
He was so well, he was capable. Mais bah ouais, reste là. Parce que bah on côté nous la gueule. Bah il était couvert sur comme ça. On the top of it.
So that's what, at least 100 years old?
More than 100. C'est bah elle était l'école.
Interesting. I lied again. I added a little bit more. But literally, it's just like adding this bit of texture really is like doing something for me. Because it was too flat up top, and adding that really brought it to life. And then, because like the center's flat, you know, and like the back of the tree, that's flat. So having this texture like brings it to life. It's like you're being brought into it. I like it. I like it. Now I can stop. But I need to look for my lens cap for my camera. I don't know where I put it. And I'm just like not gonna freak out about it.